What's good, everyone? This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room yet again, always with another one. And yes, indeed, it is another one. So this is where we're at now. And as you can see, the title of the broadcast, the Guardian Angels are set to, start back patrolling the subways in New York. And I seriously think this is a good thing. The let's see. Hold on here. The Guardian Angels was an organization in New York that got founded in 1979. They used to patrol the subways and things like that back then, and checked on the people, homeless folks, things like that. They did a lot of cool things as far as being the extra eyes for the police officers and things like that. At that point in time, I think that at some point they stopped patrolling the subways after a certain point, for some reason unknown at this moment right now. But the thing of this is, obviously, definitely after the situation, the Daniel Penny thing, and also what just recently happened with this illegal that set that lady on fire, they're going to get back in the game. So we're going to go here now. My bad. We're going to go here now, and we're going to check some things out. Quarters, nickels, and dimes, people.
There used to be a familiar sight in New York, and now the Guardian Angels will soon be back on patrol in New York City subways. This is in response to the recent series of violent crimes, including the woman who was burned to death while sleeping aboard an F train in Coney Island. The group says they will perform wellness checks on the homeless and people who appear mentally ill. They'll also help with reporting any transit issues. They plan to announce more details during a press conference tomorrow.
Okay, so you know what I'm saying? This is where we're at right now. And yeah, I think this is going to be a good thing here. And, that's extra eyes for the police and things like that. And they're able to, maneuver and see things that the cops won't be able to see so much. They can't catch every damn thing. And just like they did before, back in the day, the Guardian Angels will be able to assist the law enforcement officers and things like that. So yeah, we're going to keep going. Let's check out. This is the leader of the Guardian Angels. Here we go.
Well, in day and night patrols, 3-person patrols, we're all together. We're walking through the cars, which is something the police no longer do. Notice there are no mental health workers. There are no crisis intervention. They have all these fancy names. I never see them. And we spend millions of dollars on my day. Our job is, do a wellness check on a homeless person. If they're homeless or emotionally disturbed, see if they're okay. If all of a sudden we walk into a situation where there's an episode, which oftentimes happens, we have to calm it down. A lot of times, these homeless and emotionally disturbed persons, they know of the Guardian Angels. We can have a calming effect. We can also bring the situation to the attention of cops on the platform. If there are cops, you're going to probably see them on the platform. Generally, that's why we always stick our heads out at the station, and we always check to the north, to the south. If there are any police officers, we would hold the door open, tell the conductor, we need the police presence here. Citizens won't do that because, unfortunately, the Daniel Penny effect has frozen them. They're not going to get involved. I've seen grown men who normally might have gotten involved. They're just not getting involved any longer. We train.
And to be honest with you, though, like he said, though, the Daniel Penny effect, I can see how that has stopped a lot of men from stepping up and things like that to actually help people. It seems to me that in today's society, if a man does step up and help in a situation, it may not go exactly the way everybody else wants it to go, or just some miraculous thing, and now all of a sudden just it's a problem now because somebody's gone and things like that, or it's just crazy. And the majority of people still scream, well, why men don't step up and do this, why men don't step up and do that? Because I don't want to catch a charge for helping people. I don't want to go to prison for helping other people against a outrageous criminal. And then I got to go to jail for stopping a criminal, that makes no sense. So yeah, that's the reason why it's going down the way it's going down. Let's keep going.
This is what we do. We know how to do it, and we'll coordinate it once we get on the train with the conductor, who obviously has more freedom than the motorman, but we'll obviously make sure that that train is stopped and that the police respond, and that we keep order in the car so that nobody gets hurt, including the emotionally disturbed person or the homeless person.
Cool deal. All right. So that's what he had to say on that end. We're going to go. I got one more for you guys. And like I said, I think this is going to be a good thing. The police need extra eyes, especially in a city that big with a lot of things going on out there. They need extra eyes, extra hands and stuff like that. Now, I know these individuals are not sanctioned to carry firearms, anything like that. I'm not sure what other things they can carry for some type of protection, maybe some pepper spray or something like that. I'm not sure. So, don't quote me on that, but I'm just saying though. So we're going to go here now. Let's check this one out. I think this is kind of showing them walking through the L and things like that, letting their faces be shown. Like I say, I think it's been quite some time since the Guardian Angels have, been patrolling in the subway system. I remember growing up hearing about the Guardian Angels, even though I never did live in New York, but they did talk about them and things.
Up City, yes. You went to Truman? Yes, sir. Yeah, Truman. They had that pool in there. Know that well.
All these kids, how you doing?
What's the name? Where you from?
It seems to me like people are glad to see them. That's what it looks like to me.
That's right. Where you from? It's important for us to be on the trains in the holiday season, Christmas to New Year's, because there are no cops on the trains, and all the problems are on the subway cars. A lot of women during this holiday season are scared out of their minds in the subways. Normally they are, but because of what happened last Sunday at 7:30 on Coney Island, Stillwell Avenue, a woman seemed to be nodding out on that F train, and then the illegal alien from Guatemala torched her up. Nobody did anything. None of the men responded, none of the women. The cops walked right by as if they were oblivious to it. So people really feel they're on their own. That's why it's important the Guardian Angels have a presence, if nothing more. For the women who are being preyed on by the perps, we're trying to prove that, they don't have erectile dysfunction. They don't do that to the guys. And
Oh my goodness, he snapped on them criminals. He say that the cats try to prove that they don't have erectile dysfunction. This is wild. Hey, dude, funny as fuck. Yeah.
Obviously, those who intend on doing harm to them.
But you know what, though? The sad part about this is women sit around here all day long. Well, we don't need men. Y'all don't need men, huh? Yeah, men keep other men in line on this planet. It's always been that way, and it's going to always be that way. And that's the sad part about the situation that we live in. Definitely over here in America, man, we don't get enough respect from our women folk for the things that the decent men do. You know what I'm saying? They always look at the criminals and be like, well, all men are bad because these men right here, they've done this and done that. But they never actually celebrate the men that are out here willing to put their lives on the line for perfect stranger ass women. I'm pretty sure like most of these men right here got wives. Definitely. We saw a few women on the task force too here as the Guardian Angels. I'm pretty sure they have husbands or something too as well. So yeah, man, it's like, shout out to the women of the Guardian Angels too. Yeah, it is what it is.
Your name? And where you from, Eric? You go to high school there? Yeah. What? Oh, okay. You got a good already.
Players at 361st Street Yankee Stadium will be removed from service starting.
That's when they checking on people that's not even in the subway. So, yeah, we got a taste of what's going on here. Obviously, the Guardian Angels felt like it was time to get back in effect, and I don't blame them. That's the past situations that we've been hearing about with the subway situations and things like that in New York. A lot of illegals and stuff going on. The police do need the extra eyes, and let's keep this real. They really do up there in that city full of all those people, and it's a good thing to see that we still have citizens that are able and are going to be allowed to step up and do such things like this. You know what I'm saying? Definitely due to this organization being such an elder organization that's already was in place since the late 70s. So, in today's society, I'm pretty sure that the police are okay with working with these individuals and things like that to try to help the subways and stuff keep extra eyes. I'm pretty sure, I think I saw, walkie talkies on them, stuff like that. So they're able to communicate throughout the subway system. So yeah, I think this is going to be a good thing for New Yorkers, and hopefully they make the best of it. It seems like people are embracing them from what we saw so far, and glad to see them. And yeah, it is what it is though. Shout out to all my subscribers. Mad love to y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell to be notified whenever I decide to post things. And like I always say,
and that, my friends, is the bottom line.
That, my friends, is the bottom line.